Commissioner Plumley,
Here.
Commissioner Lawler,
Here.
Commissioner Kuhn here, Commissioner Hall,
Here.
Commissioner Douglas,
Here.
Commissioner Van Cleve,
Here.
all present.
Thank you, ma'am. All right, I need to approve the agenda for this tonight. Everybody,
I will say that since Tabby is not here and we're not sure if she's coming, that would eliminate the first bullet under new business.
all right? Is
So
there
I
anything
move
else?
to approve the agenda as amended.
Anything else? All right. All righty, all in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? All right, it is passed. Agenda's approved. All right, approve the August 18th regular meeting minutes. We all got a copy of those, I think.
I know I tried to send it to all of you.
I think I handed them out to everybody, so.
Anybody would like to make a motion?
Yeah, I make a
Yeah.
motion that we approve the minutes from August 18th, 2025.
I second that.
All in favor?
Aye.
All right, it passed. Okay. We can't do the financial report because Miss Tabby's not here.
We did get it. I don't know if, and again, the print is too small for me to read it. But, I mean, we can at least say income and total
Okay.
income and expense.
So, let's see. All right, well, I can read it. So, we're looking at August.
Yes,
Yeah.
ma'am.
Short-term rental taxes, $8,018.28. Penalties and interest, $5.39. Interest from bank accounts, $25.58. And loss for discounts given was $108.09. For a total income, we've got $7,941.16.
For the month of August.
For the month of August.
Yes.
Month of August. And then our total for the year right now is $39,514.92. 37% of the budget has been used.
And the expenses
And the expenses.
are maybe all the way down on the
The
left
expenses,
couple
let's
pages.
see, I see, for August, let's see, general office supplies, $118.81. Cell phone, $80.12. Total, for supplies expenses, $198.93. So, those total expenses were $198.93. Then we have, bank fees for $52.58, accounting software $275, AWS services $143.46, let's see, payment processing fee $109.38, website $527.84. So general business expenses were $580.42. And then legal and accounting services, accounting fees, $1,552.50. And total commission expenses, $2,331.85. Okay, so, and then,
Those go to a little page 2, but I don't know what's on it.
okay. Yeah, it just shows total expenses, $5,500. Oh,
Yeah, and then she has a P&L.
okay, so gross profit, $7,941.16. Total operating expenses, $2,331.82. So where's our balance here? Okay, and then we got total for assets of $18,608.82. total for liabilities and equity, $18,608.82.
That is the collection.
And this is
Yeah,
the
That's the collection,
collections.
so it should
Okay, that's collections,
match
okay.
the totals that she put in
So I think we have this page right.
there. I'm trying to figure out what question.
The total balance right now.
Have some.
Total for income, total for expenses. Well,
That's about it. I don't know what else we could say about it.
yeah, I don't see a, current balance right now. Here's the balance sheet. It doesn't give me a total balance in the checking account. that I can
Yeah,
see.
because the B and L is just for the month.
Yeah,
The
just
balance
one
sheet,
month.
I believe, is also
Yeah.
just for, no, that might be,
What was the first page you gave me? Oh, here.
you got it.
I'm not an accountant, so. Yeah, it gives us revenues and expenditures.
I think we're good. I think we're okay with what you've read so far.
Yeah. Well, it's gonna have to be 'cause that's
I had
how we
only
got-
one question on there was what bank fees we had, so she can fill us in on that. It may be related to the charge card, because I think we didn't get it paid in time
I think so.
I think it was.
or
yeah.
something like that.
Okay.
So that was really all the questions that
All right.
I had about the financials.
We'll email her and we'll email with everybody with that question and see what the bank fees were.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And I believe you're right, I believe it is the late fees on the credit card.
okay.
Okay.
All right. We wanna make a motion to approve the financials? Or
I'll make a
we
motion
wait?
to approve it.
I'll second.
All right. Roll call vote?
Okay. Commissioner Plumley,
Yeah.
Commissioner Lawler,
Yes.
Commissioner Kuhn, yes. Commissioner Hall,
Yes.
Commissioner Douglas,
Yes.
Commissioner Van Cleve,
Yes.
all approved.
Right on to old business, discuss approved public security laptop purchase.
That was also, that was something that Tabby was gonna be looking into. We talked about it last
Yeah, we talked about it.
Yeah.
time about becoming under the umbrella of the city for that. I don't know if she's had time to even review it,
I don't know either.
so we can just.
Table that till next week? or
Yeah,
next
I
meeting?
will add that to the agenda for next month.
Okay.
All
I'll
right.
try to get caught up, and that seems like she tagged me in an email for that stuff, so I'll try to go back and see if I can find it.
We really just need to figure out, what the city would charge us to use Pinnacle
Right.
versus what we're already paying for AWS. We know we're not paying very much
No.
for AWS.
Right.
We do pay for AWS and IT support.
Mm-hmm.
So those two things would probably,
You can compare that to what I did,
Mhm.
okay.
exactly.
Okay. I can help get on that with her.
All right, anything else on old business? All right, let's move on to the new business. All right, since Miss Tabby ain't here, we'll have to move on to the next bullet. Mr. Elwood, A&P funding request.
For the record, I'm Pat Elwood with 14 Holiday Island Drive, Vice President of Friends of the Barn. I'm sure most of you are familiar with several of us. I know familiar with what we're planning to do in October, and I'll give you just a brief overview. We're gonna have a hayride and a bunch of events in the barn, some food, some entertainment, a disc jockey, we're still working out some of the entertainment that we're going to get. The reason I didn't give you this yet is because, and I know you're all familiar with it, we've got some issues this year because Chamber of Commerce did all our advertising for us last year. I can't even, we're having issues even getting in contact with them. So I think we're gonna be on our own this year, and it's gonna run kind of late to do that. But I know you're all real familiar with this, but I'm gonna read you an excerpt of 2675-606, section C4 anyway, and then tell you what I'm asking for. It says, operations and limitations contained in the subsection shall be reasonably construed so as to provide funds for promoting and encouraging tourism, conventions, not allowing such special events to be utilized to expenditures, I can't read, expenditures that are normally paid for from general revenues from the city. Of course, this is nothing to do with the city, we're a private thing. The reason I say that is here's what we're planning on doing. We generally advertise by what Peggy was doing last year, but we're not doing this year. Pamphlets, they cost a bit to print. You've seen a couple of the signs that we had left over from last year. We have to have them modified, and we might get another one. The signs are like $100, and the printing and stuff is only about $60. So I've got a request for $160 laid over to my left, which I think fits in this real nicely. But I still think it's ambiguous enough that what we also want to do to encourage tourism and encourage attendance is to offer prize money for best decorated yard along the route and best costume. Now, I know that's something to discuss, but I think, I couldn't find any cases. I tried to look up some cases on interpreting that. I couldn't find any. I would have found them and shepherdized them for you. I don't want to get anybody in here in any trouble because we know we've got some people that live at Holiday Island, but I still think that I would at least make the argument that prize money for decorations and prize money for showing up in costume encourages tourism. And so I've got one made out for $160, which would just be advertising only, one made out for $460, which would include those. And I'll leave the discussion up to you, and I've got both.
What section of the code were you referring to?
C4, 2675-606, C4, I've got it.
Okay, I got it.
And I can tell you that, not that it's relevant, that other cities, like just to our south, stretch that way farther than that. But,
Yeah.
but I
Okay,
don't want to get in any trouble.
Right, that's pretty, it is ambiguous, as all Arkansas code is. But I don't necessarily disagree with you as long as you're certain that we are using this tax money for something that the city would not normally, the general revenues of the city would not be used for. And in this case, they wouldn't.
They would never,
be doing
No, they
this.
wouldn't use it.
So that would then fall under our
And
purview.
I will be honest with you, if, I've got our budget too, but I didn't figure you'd be interested in it. Our budget's really tight. We're gonna put this event on either way. We probably can't squeeze the prize money, even though we've got some prizes donated from, Tyson's helping us and Powell's is helping us, but the prizes, at least for decorating the houses, probably won't be done if you don't approve it. The other advertising and stuff we can do anyway, if we had to.
Did you last year with the chamber helping you?
Yeah, the
Get
chamber helped a
donations?
lot
Yeah,
last
helped
year.
a lot, yeah.
You had some sponsors last year?
And we still might, we've got some this year. Tyson's providing all the food, and we make a little bit of money for that. Powell's is supplying all the hay, which is more expensive than you'd think for the hay rider. The farm is supplying the not the tractor, they're gonna send over a pickup truck and the trailer that we're gonna use. A couple of years before, we got a couple of the restaurants around, they wouldn't give us a gift certificate outright, but they give us like a $50 gift certificate for $20 or something. So it's kind of a mixed thing, to stretch it a little bit, and believe me, the president behind me is good at stretching things, so. But I made out both of them, so I'll leave these for your consideration.
What is the 460?
460 is 160 for advertising, 300 for prizes.
Gotcha.
Have you ever done the housing decoration
No.
operation
No.
before?
We never have.
And what is your thoughts on that? I'm just curious.
Well, we've got a trail, and I'm gonna publish the trail, and we're just gonna have to go around and tell everybody on the island within the vicinity of the trail that the hayride's gonna go in, that's available, just by with printed flyers, and we'll let the people that take the hayride vote.
Okay.
Like which
So the hayride's gonna be on the trail?
The hayride, well,
160
Jack
packet
Deaton and I are
pieces
gonna go
to-
down
Right,
tomorrow morning
right.
to determine the actual trail, but it's probably gonna start at the barn and go past the rec center. It's gotta go down to Bandy, and then it's gotta go down to Lakeside, because the cemetery's at Lakeside, and I've got a reenactor at Lakeside, that's Steve Smith's property, that's gonna light up the cemetery and tell about the people that are buried there, et cetera, et cetera. I've got some other things planned for that way, but it would stretch the experience a lot if we had people that would like to decorate their houses.
Participate
And I know one guy said he might decorate it like, Beetlejuice and some of that other stuff. And then we'll also have some, if we can stretch it far enough, some prizes for best costume, depending on how much other contributions we get, whether it's just best costume, best second costume, we could have categories if we had a lot of people show up. I can't tell you exactly how many people are gonna show up. We didn't count last year, but, Peggy thought it was close to 300. How
That
many-
sounded about right.
How many were from here and how many from outside? I didn't recognize a lot of them, so I gotta figure at least half of them were from someplace else. And
And-
I lowballed the attendance.
Yeah, I think that if you do radio and newspaper advertisements for it and advertise that there are prizes for costumes,
Yeah.
I think that will
Well, we can't
definitely
do that
bring more
until I know
people.
if there's gonna be-
Yeah, but I definitely think that will bring more people from
Like I said, Peggy
outside.
did that last year for us,
Yeah.
so we're gonna have to figure out how to do it ourselves.
Yeah.
I've already kind of started one, but a good Facebook,
That'll help a
that
lot.
page to make.
And next door, and of course,
Mhm.
All the places, so I need to
I
get
should
some,
have put it on there.
I need to get some information from last year. It might be on the thumb drive I have from Peggy. Yeah, because I don't really have any content from last Halloween at all. I know there's some out there.
What type of information?
You just got pictures, video.
She's got all of that, so
Okay.
she can send it to you.
Matter of fact, I was thinking of also inviting our friend Parker Mitchell, which has been doing some of our drone stuff for us since our drone company guys kind of failed us a few times, and so I'm not using them. But at any rate, he's been really good to use, and he helped me with my family reunion thing. I think if he's available, he'd love to come get some footage of this year's stuff.
Oh, and I'd love for him to do that, but
That's
he's
the
local.
idea.
Can you put a witch's outfit on the drone?
Yeah, he might.
Beetlejuice there this year, he was incredible last
Do you
year.
Oh,
have
really?
a
Yeah.
donation jar
Really
or
good.
something for the people that come in?
We probably will put a donation out for gas, but last year we didn't charge anything except.
You don't charge it, I mean, just.
Not just a donation, there's always a donation box at the front of the barn.
Okay.
Hardly anybody puts much in it,
Yeah.
but we probably will have one this year simply for the gas in Jack Deaton's truck.
Right.
And then we've already paid for the DJ out of FOB funds. So we've made enough money on the Elvis thing to help us with this one. So
Oh, good. Yeah.
we actually made a, for us,
I
quite a
heard
bit of
that
money
was
on
a
the
good
Elvis
deal.
thing.
Yeah.
We're gonna have
That
another.
was well attended. That was
And I'm working with, I think most of you know, the George brothers, well, there's only one left, but Randall said he'd like to do a show down there too.
Oh, cool.
So that might be,
Wonderful.
a possibility. He does a little show up where, I can't think, where the barbecue place is shut down. Rocket Pig. Yeah, he has a little place up there, and they used to have a place out 62.
Oh, really?
For years, he and his brother, they're really good. Dwayne just died.
I think I would have passed that one on 62, and I was wondering why that's not being
Oh, well,
utilized.
he sold that like 15 years ago, 12 years ago, but they had it for like 20, 25 years. Then they went to Billy Bob's Texas, and they toured, I think, with Willie Nelson. And now he works at Silver Dollar City, but he said he'd do a show for us. He's a friend of mine.
That'd be great.
He did a show when Wolves were in charge of the chamber. They had some shows up here. He did,
Oh, on their little
yeah, he did
amphitheater.
one, and I think he and the Cape Brothers both. So
Huh.
we'll get something going, but
Yeah.
that's
That'd be wonderful.
irrelevant for this thing.
Okay.
You have any questions on them? Right here,
Yeah.
and the boss is right there.
We know who the boss is.
Yeah.
He's a better speaker than
She's gonna grade me when this is over. Tell me what I should have
No,
said.
he's the better
Any discussions on it?
speaker, years of experience.
I've got some questions.
Go ahead.
Yeah, Mike?
What,
Yeah.
what are, on your food, deal, what type of setup are you trying to do? How are you handling your food? Is it food trucks or?
No.
You're doing volunteers or?
We are,
What's your next step?
the health department, since she will inspect all this,
Uh-huh.
we have to make contact with them to get a permit.
Mhm.
Normally what we serve, on occasions like this is something simple.
Uh-huh.
You could bring like hot dogs, chips, and drinks, and
Yep.
stuff like that.
Okay.
Those are being donated.
Those are being donated.
Okay. And,
Tyson's been real nice about that for the office thing. They gave us, we asked for, I think we asked for 100 hamburgers, and they gave us like 150 or something.
So we also share
And they
that.
were good ones, so.
We also shared that with, the A&Ps with the lighting, the Christmas program. because it was quite
And any leftovers go down to couple of, but.
That's why I work, if I've got anything that I can, pass on
mhm.
to other organizations, that's what it's all about.
Right, and just so you know, for a nonprofit, we talked to, was it Amanda last time when we had the hamburgers, they charge nothing for a one-day permit. They will come over and inspect and see what we're doing. They probably won't for hot dogs, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
But hot dogs and
No,
chips
no,
and
no.
drinks all
Email it.
sealed, so.
Right.
But they don't charge us for a one-day permit for the kitchen.
Well, they're pretty good, and she's awesome to work with.
Oh, yeah,
Obviously,
she's a
since I've
sweetheart.
dealt with her and everything else in the past, but, I think we can get you some more donations. I think one of the minor problem I have with the restaurant is I've sold it. But the guys that are coming in, I may be able to get you some donations for that, to
Gift
where
certificate would
something
be
that.
nice for a price.
And I've always wanted to try to explain this. It's a bit of a disadvantage to a restaurant when you guys are doing a food deal, because it takes away customers. Okay, so it's not the end of the world, but everybody just said, but if we can figure out a way to help promote them, even though this is a deal going on, we can, that helps them understand why we need to try to do it. So I think we can definitely get you something from the restaurant as a donation for food deals, for some kind of gifts. I would highly recommend, and we would be willing to do something. I'd have to think about how we can do it through the liquor store, because I can't give away liquor for states. But there's other items and stuff that we may be able to help with, especially because we carry Coke and all of that, so maybe we could help with something from a different perspective.
I know where you are.
Yeah.
Like we ate at the restaurant yesterday, I didn't realize it was up for sale.
Oh,
I
yeah.
didn't figure you wanted to run it.
Well, I've got too many things going, so
Yeah.
but I would like to help, we're gonna run just the liquor store, the restaurant and the apartments is all sold. And so within, about the date that this comes up is the date that they're taking over. But that will also be a situation, I will talk with the new owners and see if between them and me, if we can do something to help you guys out on the barn deal. And maybe we can come up with some ideas for some kind of a deal. I just always know that those events, if there's some kind of a raffle, some kind of a giveaway deal of some sort that helps tie other local businesses. I realize Tyson's donating that, and that's fantastic. But anytime that we can do something that helps draw the attention to the other businesses in the immediate area, then that's what we need to try to do. And I'd be willing to help you guys with some of that. Maybe, I may be able to talk with Maya about some pizza certificates. These guys, I mean, maybe we can come up with something that can help.
Anything would help, we'll figure out something to do with them.
Okay.
Whether
Good
it's just a raffle or give them away as prizes or anything.
People love to win a prize at the deal. They love a drawing, they love, you know, if we hand out
Yeah,
tickets and then we call out their
People here
number.
that I know have $1 million in the bank account, but it's still winning $8 at golf, just,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking from experience, sir?
no.
Yes, he is.
Not me, no. I don't win at golf.
Anybody else got any questions?
Any other
about it?
questions?
You used to.
No, I think, you know, reviewing the section that he mentioned in the Arkansas Code, I agree with him that we should be allowed to go ahead and approve the 460.
Yeah, I don't think there's a conflict there.
I'll entertain a motion.
I will move that we approve the funding request from the Friends of the Barn for $460.
And I'll second that.
We got a second and a third.
Oh, he beat me? Okay.
Let's do a roll call vote.
Yeah.
All right, let me get the who motion and who approved. Okay, Commissioner Plumlee,
Yes.
Commissioner Lawler.
Yes.
Commissioner Coon, yes. Commissioner Hall,
Yes.
Commissioner Douglas,
Yes.
Commissioner Van Cleve.
Yes.
You're approved.
Can I ask you a question?
Sure.
How do we get the check?
I'll get Tabby to write a check, we'll get it signed, and I'll drop it by your house. He's like, when do I get my money?
Yeah.
Well, Ken Brown was supposed to be here tonight, he's our treasurer.
You want, well, do you want me to drop it by his house? Or we'll give it to you?
You'll forget it, I want you to.
I'll give it to you.
And we make it payable to the Friends of the
Yeah,
Barn.
friends of mine, don't make it payable to me.
Yeah,
But it
it's
won't.
two friends of the barn.
All right, yeah, I'll get Tabby to write a check, we'll get it signed, I'll drop it off at your house. All right.
I'm glad we got that one out there.
All right, let's go move on to.
Yeah, and I would like to have a conversation with you, even after this is over or something. Because there is some ways that we could maybe even put local businesses' signs out there to promote them and get that set up. Because
If
that
local
would,
businesses wanna have even like a little witch or
Sure.
something that they wanna put on the way,
Participate in
I'll
it.
find the people that'll let them put them in, we've got several vacant areas
well,
around.
it's just something that's what I think this whole
Let everybody
commission's
see,
involved
exactly.
in, is promoting all of our local deals. And no, we need to get that going. I mean, I don't care if it's a grocery store, any of these, all of these businesses, we take a look at, seeing if we can get something to move
Yeah,
forward.
we can talk.
The more the
to
merrier.
Yeah.
Perfect.
The more that we can help one another
Okay.
with what
That's
client
it,
does.
that's right.
Good.
Yeah, we all win. That's right. All right, okay, cool, that's approved.
All righty.
Okay.
Talk about the approval of the billboard renewal at the American Legion. All got a copy of the contract there in front of you. The one that's not signed is the, the expiration date, 24. We're in 144 square foot. That's signed and everybody's seen right down there at the American Legion.
Okay, I got a question. Can we get a longer lease on that, or will they only do it annually?
I think when we checked on that last time, they would only do it annually. He was
Think so,
trying
too.
to,
I will
we were
check.
trying to propose a 3-year deal.
I'll talk to him and see.
Because I'm gonna tell you all right now, that's a good price
I
for
know
a
if we could,
billboard sign.
if we can lock it in.
If we could lock it in for 3
Can
years.
we back up 1 second and, can I get a motion to approve this before we discuss it?
Oh, sure.
So,
I'll
somebody,
motion to approve it.
okay? Anybody want a second?
I'll second it.
All right, continue your discussion.
All in favor?
Well, no, not yet. We're, discuss.
Okay.
Okay.
It's $4 a square foot annually, so, but yeah, I can talk to him, because as soon as we do this, I've got to call him to everybody, yes, or yea or nay, because from October.
And if he does have an
Okay.
option for the same price for 3 years, we definitely, so we'd have to re-vote, right?
We don't, they ain't due till November. So we get it approved, say, yes, we're gonna do it,
But
Yeah, because we won't pay until then, so
we got
at
enough
that
time.
point,
Yeah, let's see if we can do that.
so
That's-
basically,
that's a hell of a price.
yeah, what we're doing with this is just agreeing to negotiate the contract.
You got it.
And do it for like, say, a 3 or 5 year.
Okay.
5 year
Yeah,
option.
like we're all agreeing and approving the rate that they're charging us, and if we can do it for 3 years at that rate, then
Is there any other signage available in that area, or is that the only piece that is?
Right now, that's the only piece available.
Okay.
so that's why.
Come November, there's gonna be possibly an open sign right behind it.
Okay.
The only other sign I know of is, Gateway.
That one there,
We gotta start discussing that.
yeah,
Yeah,
there's a lot of work to be done down there.
Was that that golfer one?
Yep.
Yeah, is that ours?
Yeah,
Okay.
Where's it at?
Gateway.
Just coming into Gateway from Rogers.
Right
Oh,
before you
okay.
get to go under the train bridge.
Mhm.
As you come through.
And it required,
They had to remove quite a few trees.
Yeah, it
and
required
that
a lot
sort
of work,
thing,
too.
So, I don't know, I mean, I pass by it all the time, I don't know.
I know I had to look for it.
Yeah, you have to look for it.
I remember it.
Six,
now
where
that
is
I've
it?
been by there.
I'm
but-
sorry?
Where is it?
Yeah,
You don't see it? When you're
yeah.
coming from Garfield to Gateway, just before you go under the train trestle, it's on the right.
But it used to have a golfer up there, but it's,
Yeah.
the golfer's down now, so
Yeah.
it's like only half the sign's up, and it's
Yeah.
got trees all in front of it.
And
Mhm.
you really have to look.
It's a very
I'm-
old
I'm-
sign.
I'm always watching traffic turning left at the
I know.
segment.
Yeah,
so
that's
I'm
it.
not
You
paying
really have
attention
to
to
look
that.
for it.
That's
If it's hidden
exactly where
behind
it's
the
at.
trees, I never saw it.
Yeah.
It's hard to see.
And
You
what
kinda
is-
gotta know where
What
it's
is
at.
the situation on that particular sign? Do we own that sign, or do we lease that sign, or what
That
is?
was a lease
It
deal.
was a lease, but I think. you
So
gotta-
we are, is the A&P Commission paying that lease?
No, I think that was,
That was the high
high,
pro thing.
yeah, high pro thing.
So
And I
have,
actually won't say the cost of it was outrageous.
Can you entertain it? You mean the original sign with the office separate?
yeah,
Yes.
We split that, I think, between High-Pro, I-City.
Okay.
I mean, Hi-How, when I was president of Hi-How.
Yeah.
And the chamber, I think.
Okay.
We had to go through a lot of stuff because we figured out who owned the right to put something.
Yeah, I think that might have been.
I think the cost was just outrageous.
It's not the greatest.
Do you remember
spot.
the cost by any
It's
chance?
really not, there's more
I paid
chances
a third
of
of it, I can't remember what it cost, it was quite a bit.
do,
I don't think it's
do we
gonna
even
be
know
worth
if it's been paid for this year? Then probably not.
I'm sure it's not.
No, I don't think.
For a
it's been
while.
paid. Yeah, it
Okay.
hasn't been paid, it's just stagnant sitting there.
That's something that was.
I know for a fact.
So then
it
our
hasn't been paid.
discussion is, do we want to even,
Even
continue
approach
with
it, no, and my answer is no way, it's a bad spot in my opinion, and we're gonna be, now that we're getting the, revenue generated with these tax dollars, we're gonna be able to afford much better and bigger billboards, like on I-40 and other areas up around Springfield, pointing to here, we don't need a bunch of
So
small
don't-
ones right here.
so don't
We
waste
need a
it.
presence here, but we've got to get outside of this area and
Yeah.
get billboards on the big highways, you know,
okay,
just like
I'm
all the other.
fine with
So I'm
that. Has anybody approached us to try and,
Not yet,
Get us
well,
to-
yeah, we have been approached, Lamar, and, I mean, I've been approached by a couple of different companies, but there again, like I've told everybody, we don't have any money yet.
yeah, yeah.
So I can't even start negotiating on a, we're about to turn the corner, we got a little bit to pay the city back, and then, this CD thing, which, by the way, as soon as we're done with that, we've got something else to bring up, but, yeah, I think there's bigger and better choices out there for billboards, and I really don't care to approach that one, myself. It's a mess. It's just not a great spot for it. It's like Mark said, I mean, you're paying attention to traffic right before that curve comes, and you're probably not looking there. It's
So
not a
that's,
great spot.
it's gonna be more of a next year discussion,
Yeah. I
that we
think
have
so.
the money to try and do some of that.
With any big time billboard,
Okay.
yeah.
For this particular item on the agenda, then I would say, I changed it to approve billboard renewal negotiation.
Okay,
And, so I can take a roll call vote or a voice vote to go ahead and negotiate, allow you to negotiate. We'll do a roll
Yeah.
call. Commissioner Plumlee,
Yes.
Commissioner Lawler,
Yes.
Commissioner Kuhn, yes, Commissioner Hall,
yes.
Commissioner Douglas.
Yes.
Commissioner Van Cleve,
Yes.
all approved.
I'll talk to them tomorrow and, see if we can negotiate a 3-year or better lease on this.
basically, that was my idea, to put this on the agenda, having put it together for Pat, and I'm looking at it, I'm going, my goodness, what is all this that we're asking people to do, and 8 copies and 11 pages and
It's a
blah, blah,
lot.
blah. So, since I didn't get this package to all of you until tonight, my suggestion would be that we all take it home, take a look at it,
Study it.
and see if there's any changes you would like to make, or
Sure, we can get an email going,
revise
and then
it,
by the
whatever.
next meeting, we might have something to present as a final
Yeah.
form.
I remember prior discussions on this package before I was on the commission, and, you know, they were trying to put everything in the world in one happy place, and maybe,
It's tough to do.
and maybe we need to just have a package for small requests and, you know, for
Yeah.
like plain air. Yeah, I
Right.
wanna know everything,
Exactly.
for that group, cause they were asking for extra money, and maybe make it a,
Like a tier
yeah, a
situation.
tiered thing,
Okay,
and so that they don't have to
right.
go through all of this to get it done.
Yeah, we find out what kind of deal they're wanting to present, and then we present them with the form accordingly.
Yeah,
Okay.
so everybody, if everybody would just kinda take a look at it,
Okay.
and for next month, we'll put it back on the agenda to discuss any changes that we wanna make.
Okay.
Oh, what is our mailing address? And that's not what we say? Oh, yeah, do we have a P.O. box?
Yeah, we had the P.O.
We do
box.
have, because you got that in there.
Okay.
Well, it says, you can mail it to this P.O. box or deliver it to City Hall.
Oh, I see, the P.O. box, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So that, let's
They
think of
said they'd
all
do-
of those things
Okay,
and
we'll study that.
do that. So we will move this to, next month's meeting. So nothing to vote on there. Did you have
Yes,
something you wanted to add?
Yeah, I'd like to amend the previous talk about the CD that we have in place for the credit card. We have found out since that it's not required. We could probably be using that $5,000.
Oh, goodness, okay.
Instead of leaving it there to gain a couple of $100 for 7 months. So now that we are finding out it's not required, Michael figured it all out, talking with them earlier.
Okay.
Today we found out, so I don't know what we need to do, but I think we need to amend the situation where we pull that CD back, where we have access to that $5,000.
When is it mature?
Yeah,
So you already
So we
renewed
haven't-
it?
I have not renewed it. It has
Yeah.
not been renewed.
that's why I'm amending it now to.
When do we have the choice to renew it? How long? It's already passed?
Well, they're letting us decide.
Yeah, they're letting us.
Well, that's very nice of them.
Yeah,
Okay.
they gave us some
That's why
leeway to
I
decide.
didn't make any decisions till we had the meeting.
Okay.
And vote on it.
Vote on it.
But with what little it generate, you know, if we have a couple $100,000 in the bank and we're doing good and stuff, and we've got some CD opportunity out there, maybe that's good, but.
Yeah,
we don't
I
have
agree. If it's
5,000.
not necessary,
It's not required now,
let's
so.
just move it to general,
Yeah, it's a good
general
chunk, that
funds,
almost
or-
pays off the city.
yeah. Yeah, that's good,
You
yeah,
know.
it will help that,
Yeah.
for sure.
You know, and then we're just that far ahead on starting to advertise in these, all these other markets that I wanna do these Facebook posts that you boost and for money, you know, and that sort
All
of
right,
thing
well,
into other markets.
let's add this to, let's make a motion to not renew
Yes, not renew the CD.
the CD.
Mhm.
I have a question.
Uh-huh.
Can we do sunset app?
No.
We can't, okay.
No, Casasa requires 30 debit purchases.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, yeah, it's a minimum.
I think we'd be considered,
Just trying to figure out if it's.
Yeah.
Yeah, right, I know.
Not trying to get all the way out of Washington and saying, no, it's gotta be business. Gotta be for
Okay.
Or, yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna move that we authorize the chairman to not renew the CD and move the funds into general checking.
Yes.
Anybody want a second?
I'll second it.
Okay, I'll do a roll call on that one. Yes. No, because you're chairman and we're authorizing you to do it.
Yep.
So, Chairman Buck?
Yes.
Commissioner Lawler?
Yes.
Commissioner Kuhn, yes. Commissioner Hall?
Yes.
Commissioner Douglas?
Yes.
Commissioner Van Cleve?
Yes.
All approved. And that was it for the agenda. I do have, well, no, I'll wait till scheduling.
I did have one other regarding, I'd like to put it out there, I'll make a post about it, but I'd like to gather as much content, pictures, videos, whatever the public may have. You know, there's all these people posting, nice little pictures and stuff, but I'll put a post of something like that together to see if we can gather some of the stuff. I've got some good, this new app that I kind of started on my own for my personal business and stuff, and I've been playing with it long enough to figure it out, and I think it's gonna be a good one for girls here soon that the A&P picks up to use.
Okay.
To start making the social media, kind of mini commercials, if you will, and post and that sort of thing, so, but at any rate, yeah, I'd like to get as much fall content from the past that we can. I've looked through what I've been getting so far, and a bunch of it's pretty old. I mean, there's some from the nineties and early 2000s.
Just pictures of Holiday Island and in the fall.
The pretty leaves changing, you know, the whole fall colors.
I would say, if you contact, Jane of Arc,
Yeah, I know,
she's
probably-
always posting wonderful
supposed to be
pictures.
starting to get a whole bunch of content.
Good, she would be good, and, who's the other lady that does all the posting? Is it Charlotte Hughes? Mm-hmm. She's constantly doing videos and stuff like that.
That stuff, I'll do, make sure I contact them too.
Okay.
We need some of that. That was really about it. We need to get out for some fall visitors.
Good.
Now, how do you want those pictures sent to you?
That's a good question. Probably to the messenger, to the A&P Facebook page. I'll put a post like that together. That's the best quality transmission probably.
And I would suggest you might put, on next door.
That's exactly right, yeah. Okay. I'll put that link
Next
to the
door,
A&P
Facebook, say,
messenger.
please send us your best pictures.
Yep, there you go. Okay. That sounds like a good idea.
Yeah.
And if you use your pictures, we'll post your name.
Yeah, there you go. We'll definitely put it right.
Yeah, yeah.
They'll have to see their name.
Oh, yeah, absolutely, get tagged. Yeah.
Good idea.
Anybody else? I've got some funny about we got a golf tournament coming up the 20th, right?
Yeah, Saturday is the Elks tournament,
This Saturday, the Elks tournament.
and then the couples tournament is the next weekend, Saturday and Sunday,
Okay, we need to start posting that.
27, 28.
Good. Anything else? Anyone else?
Public comments?
Oh.
For the restaurant itself, yeah, okay, your classification with the A&P will be liquor at large.
Well, he still has a business.
This is the liquor store, it's a restaurant. Restaurant, 4 times. Liquor store, not a restaurant, to most people.
Okay, well, at large works.
Mike and I are Irish, I mean,
That's why I said to most people. But yeah, he would have to move from
Okay,
the restaurant side to
So that leaves another opening for a restaurant.
restaurant or.
well, not really, we've got, how many do we have now?
We have another at large.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We do have one, we do have an opening yet. Yeah, so it would have to be a restaurant or STI.
That's the order of a restaurant. Preferably a restaurant.
Maybe talk to Three Sisters. I know that community.
If they live here, that,
Well, that's.
they have to live in Carroll County, which they may. Yeah, I talked to Misty, but she lives in Missouri.
Yeah, she lives in
She was excited she wanted to do it, but
I know.
Yeah,
Yeah, since you sold the restaurant, you still be a member of the A&P, just be at large.
okay.
I may have a short term on it.
That'd be great. You want me to add that to the agenda for next month or no? Not yet.
Ideas for next year, too late now, but that's the holiday island, you know, I used to move barbecue, over at the beach,
Oh, all those things.
I mean, like, right now, you can't do nothing yet, but you got a year now.
Mm-hmm.
You got G-Fest, like,
And now that
like
we know the kind of, tax dollars we're collecting, like previous data, we're gonna collect.
that's some ideas for that.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I need to make.
Even an A&P sponsored golf course tournament.
Sure.
Now, I will tell you, if you start pushing back to using barbecue out here, you're going to get a lot of pushback because of the noise. I've already heard about that.
I'm used to it for 4 years.
Yeah,
Okay.
I live on Holiday Island Drive, that's all I hear.
I tell all my motorcyclists, you're gonna hear from it, but here's the deal. Do not crank it up after 10 o'clock at night. Try not to crank it up too loud before 8 o'clock in the morning,
Mm-hmm,
and you'll be happy.
yeah.
Nobody will bother you. Be like, okay, if we're up past 10 o'clock at night, we don't need to be out on the roads anyway.
Mm-hmm.
My guest last year came, they were, there was, trailers and they came from a long way. And, but they were very upfront about how they were gonna be respectful and not.
And
They're usually pretty good.
I've never had any
People are, there's,
problem
there's some
with
young
it.
ones
Yeah.
probably that will ride through and show off or whatever, but for the most part, I think most of them have been pretty tame.
Yep.
I've never had any of my neighbors, my two neighbors,
Yeah,
matter of fact, they did right out. They were so nice, they were polite, they were clean, I mean,
I know. Good, we'll get some ideas together for all of these things that we've been talking about wanting to do.
That'd be good.
Really good to do it, so now we're in position to do it.
all right, time for public opinions, comments? Anything online there?
Let me see.
I might have one comment.
Okay, come on, Mr. Elwood.
You're gonna make me stand up.
Yeah, I want to see your pretty face.
Kind of the
It's no
requirement.
comment, I just a question, I don't know, I heard, and I don't know if this is true or not, that, Steve is not gonna do the chili fest again this year. And that's a big,
I haven't heard that.
I haven't heard that.
Well, I heard it, but he said he was gonna do it one more year,
okay,
but he was gonna have to have more volunteers.
okay.
He has asked for help from me and Tammy, and we have both declined.
Because that's really well attended.
He wants us to do his, to get all of his donations. He wants us to get another person that can be with him this year to learn it. And I told him that is your expertise, not ours. And so, and the chamber is in financial straits and cannot help. So the odds of him doing it are not good.
Go back.
Maybe we'll have to put our own type of,
Yeah.
there's that too, you know.
Steve brings in a lot of people.
He does,
Yes,
it's
he
a,
does.
but it's a state-sponsored thing, and he has all those connections, so,
It's just a small chili event that we
Yeah.
put on, it's like I said, state representative.
yeah, won't be
There's
the
a
same.
lot of different steps to go through,
Mhm.
just doing some of it for ourselves.
Right, right.
I see. That would be pretty considerate. Can out of our own money, so to speak.
That's it,
He's got that figured out. I don't know, wish he had someone watching the last year or so.
yeah.
Because it is a
You
good
could
event.
find somebody, I understand he's gonna do it this year.
Yeah, maybe we could-
He may still be trying, but the last communication I had with him, he just said, okay.
Well, I don't think he's gotten the word out, widely, probably to find people that might be.
That's what
Yeah.
I was gonna say, maybe we need to put this
Yeah.
together.
But, yeah, if you help him post something, attract attention, you might get somebody who's interested in children,
Right.
who's going to step up.
That doesn't mean he is bad.
Rich, I need to talk to my neighbor, I got a neighbor, I think he's interested in that, that was.
Yeah,
All right, if you wanna contact him, feel free,
Right,
yeah,
yeah, I've got his card,
good.
Yeah, do that, do that.
yeah, I need to, I'll help him post just the information about what it is, because we don't want to lose anybody.
Yeah, I hated to disappoint him, but we just didn't have the
Yeah.
people to do it,
That's a big deal, because you gotta have it certified.
yeah.
Nobody knows how to do all that, it's been put about years.
Okay.
Yeah, right.
One more thing on commissions, on my comments. I've been approached with, when the A&P take up the office space to get the chamber moved out. What's y'all's thoughts on A&P having its own little office?
We had that committee that was, you know, we are allowed to have a storefront as long as we are not part of the chamber or helping the chamber. So,
Hours, and then therefore we can start the event process, right?
yeah, but we have no volunteers to run it,
I understand, yeah.
and, you know, we have the same issues that the chamber had.
Yeah,
Uh,
just taking over their spot.
yeah, is it worth, like, I think it's like 600 a month to, it went up? Okay, is it, so is it worth it for us to pay $750 a month for a space that we have nobody to run?
What is your rate? Do they have their own event?
I don't know, they've got their tourist center, I don't,
They used to have an office that was behind the French Quarter, but they kicked that. I don't know where they are, but I imagine they have to have an office.
I mean, their chamber's so strong, everything, you know, they don't.
Who's that, the Eureka's thing? Oh, yeah, they're in the odd building.
They're in the audience.
Yeah.
the
Yeah,
CAPC
they're-
is?
They're on the second, you go down one set of stairs, and they're right there. And then
I
the
mean,
other
as
side.
far as like a
Huh?
like a storefront type situation.
Well, they have two rooms,
Okay.
and they have a sign on the door.
I mean, I would love to be able to do it, I just don't think at this point we have
We don't have
the
money.
people to run it
Yeah.
and man it
Or
and,
the funds to sit there and hold it.
right.
And if it's gonna be over 600 a month, then we hold that for a year and don't find any volunteers, it's a lot of money out the door,
Right.
Yeah, that's right.
you know?
So we do, my understanding is they're gonna lose the lease in December or so. We've gotta get Tabby a spot as well.
Yeah, right,
And she's okay working out of her house,
yeah.
but, you know, it doesn't make our documents safe.
Yeah, that's my thought, was,
And, so we need to figure out something for that.
the guy was approached by the landlord, and he
Yeah.
won't take over the
Yeah.
lease.
Yeah, well, I would love to, but I know we don't have the people to run it.
Yeah, there's a reason it's not running right now.
Mm-hmm.
There's no people that do it.
Right.
So we need to send it. And, those people need to spend some hours.
Yeah.
That's all my comments.
All right.
Anyone else?
Okay, scheduling. Our next meeting is on the same day as the Board of Commissioner nomination meeting, and it's at the same time. I really want to attend that. It's usually, Linda, isn't it like no more than half an hour usually? So I would either like to move our start time for our meeting to 7 p.m. instead of 6,
Yeah.
or move it, or put it on another day, whichever is easier.
I guess for the sake of staying consistent, we've already got the page made up for that.
Yeah,
day.
yeah,
We just changed the time.
Yeah, let's just change it.
change the time to 7 p.m.
Change that to 7.
So that would be October 20th at 7.
And then I'll go in and edit it in the studio here on YouTube and send you a link.
Okay, you're gonna send me another link.
Everybody good with 7 p.m. on October 20th?
Yes.
Any announcements?
It's October.
October 20th, yes. The Shell Now Quilt Show is this weekend.
Yeah,
I have
that's,
a hard time getting other people to school. My grandmother used to make quilts, and before she died, I got one of the last few she made.
Oh, how fun.
I got like probably 15 of them, plus some years on past, and
But it's a fun event if you like to go.
Sometimes we just like the same field.
That's it.
There's no more announcements?
I move we adjourn.
I'll second that.
All in favor?
Aye.
Meeting adjourned. Thank you all for coming.
Could you
No, sir?
extend the
I'm just curious